fisher, I hardly know her. What is up, Cool Kids Club? This is Joey here with VideosJoey Videos, and if you missed the last episode, we got adamant gloves, which is awesome. We are working on the recipe for Disaster Questline, and in order to do that, we need 70 cooking, which is not where we're at right now. We're currently at 57 cooking and 60 fishing, so we're going to do a couple different cooking methods today to see how high we can get. I love getting high. So I went to the Google machine, and I found a method that I've never done before. I think it really opened up after Varlamore was introduced, but if we come here, we can pick up lots of sweet corn, and I bet you didn't know this, but if you cook sweet corn, you get over 100 XP per corn. That's how we're gonna get our cooking up today. Awesome, so we got to level 61 cooking on the sweet corn, but let's go ahead and try to do some fishing as well. Here we are getting level 62 fishing, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and cook up some swordfish. The sweet corn is a lot faster than trying to train up cooking with the fish, but look at this bank. We have over 150 tuna and swordfish both, which will be really useful for some of the other things we want to do later this episode. I was about to make a misogynistic joke about being in the kitchen, but I don't play that game. Here we are in Hosidius cooking up some fish. That's what I'm talking about. Wait a minute, what do we have here? Level 62 cooking. All right. Are we ready for our third and fourth cooking methods of the video? I think we can do it. We are gonna go ahead and get some pats of butter and some grapes. Let's get more cooking levels. All I wanna do is cook today. First things first, we gotta take this butter and put it on some potatoes. I love buttered potatoes. Don't worry, all you baked potato fans. We're gonna add lots more ingredients later, and we're actually gonna make this one of the best healing items in the game. But we'll finish the potatoes later. Now we are making wine, because you know I love to drink, and we got 92 wines in the bank. Let's see that EXP drop. Bam! Almost 20,000 EXP all at once. I just love that big EXP drop. You know what's even better than getting 70 cooking? Running around in circles. And the best way we're going to do that is by first grabbing some boots of lightness here, and then we're going to run in circles and circles. We're like NASCAR, but like on feet, which is cooler or worse, I'm not sure. I did some running around in circles, and we're at 45 marks of grace. Now 45 marks of grace can buy different pieces of the graceful set, which lowers our weight and makes our agility a little bit better, and we can buy a lot of different items with that. But first things first, we're gonna buy the hood because I think it looks the coolest, even though it's probably the least efficient one to buy. Who cares? Don't worry, we're not done running yet. We are back to Canifus, and we are running and running and running and running. Running and running and running and running and running and running and running. Running in circles might be my favorite thing to do, and look at that. We just hit level 50 agility, and we are so close to 30 marks of grace, which I think is enough to buy another item of the set. We're definitely not going to be able to get all the pieces of graceful today, but let's go ahead and grab a piece of gloves. I love me some graceful mother trucker. I can see we moved on from agility, and we are back to doing some slayer, and I see a brimstone key on the ground. You know how much I love a nice chest. I'm gonna go ahead and run to Kroger and grab some peanut butter because we're all out of jelly. That task is done. That joke didn't make any sense, but who cares? Let's go back to Konar and get another task. We just got 2 brimstone keys, which is obviously great. We got some rune plate bodies and some uncut diamonds. I can't wait to cut those bad boys up. Let's see what our Konar task is, and it looks like we got some cow fights. Let's head to that cave and let's kill some mother truckers. So it looks like if we stand right here with our crossbow, we can go ahead and kill as many cow fights as we want without getting touched by them, and I can't wait to kill all 160. This is going to take a little while, but I promise you it's going to be worth it. We're going to get so much EXP, it's going to be great. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, killing those cow fights was absolute hell. We were just not hitting them and not causing any damage, so we're going to go ahead and get our black mask imbued so we can get a little bit more DPS on those cow fights. Oh crap, and we also got 75 strength. I almost forgot to mention that too. Okay, all right. So as you can probably see, I've been here for a while. We have over 500,000 points for this one trip of the Nightmare Zone, but I believe we have enough for the black mask. Let's go ahead and get that bad boy imbued. We have almost 1.3 million points. We needed 1250. Here we go. Bam. All those points down the drain, but definitely worth it. Now let's get back to the cow fight task. While we're doing the longest cow fight task of all time, let me take a quick look at our total level. We were at 1231. We hit 1225 earlier this episode. I didn't make a big deal about it, but I mean, it is a pretty big deal. We're awesome, and look at this. We are almost at level 70 range. Here we go. 70 range, 61 slayer. We are making progress on this account. We'll be like we'll be doing raids in no time. And when I say no time, I mean at least like 6 years, but it's fine. No big deal. Who cares? I suck at this game. We've done so many crazy things this episode. We've done some cooking. We've done some running around in circles. We've done some Nightmare Zone. And here we are killing a last cow fight of the cow fight task. I feel like this is just like the coolest episode ever. We've just done so much. Here I am opening another brimstone chest, and eventually we're going to get something cool, but this time we got something coal instead, which is almost the same thing, but not quite. Anyway, let's go ahead and ask Konar what our task is, and it's some Anku. I can take that, no problem. Speaking of brimstone chest, look at that, another brimstone key. I'm just collecting these all day, all night. Another one. That's my DJ Khaled impression, if you couldn't tell. But we got another brimstone key, so that's cool. Anku wouldn't believe it, but there we go, another task down the drain. Wait, have I already made that joke in another episode? Doesn't count. As long as it's not this episode, we're good to go. I can always repeat jokes. Here we are opening up the brimstone chest, and first thing I got diamonds. Konar, are you trying to hit on me? And rubies? I think maybe Konar's trying to propose. This is so sweet. But let's go ahead and get another task, and it looks like it is blood velds. Let's go ahead and take that out, no problem. This is another task where the easiest way to do it is just go ahead and safe spot and kill the blood velds using a rune crossbow. And while I was doing this task, I was thought a lot about it, and I think if Konar is proposing, I will go ahead and marry her. She's really hot, and she has blue skin, and I love blue, so it all works out. Oh, and we got 71 range. I forgot this was a video about Runescape and not just like my fan theories about marrying a girl with blue skin, but like, could I marry a girl with blue skin? I don't know. We'll see. Task is almost over, and as you can see, we got 3 brimstone keys this time. That's 3 more chances for Konar to give me something nice. 3 rune full helms, 427 coal, and 2 Solastrous seeds. Oh, Konar, you shouldn't have. What's our task? 134 trolls. Okay, I can take that. Let's see how this goes. Actually, remember how in the last episode we got like the most expensive bones in the game? Let's go ahead and use them. I've never used any org bones before, but like, if they're worth 53k, they gotta be worth it. So let's go ahead and run over to the Chaos Altar and let's spin some bones. So the org bones got 490 per bone, and they actually last a good while, so I'm pretty happy with that. I also went ahead and brought a bunch of big bones so that way I can go ahead and get a little bit more EXP. Let's see if I can get up to like level 55 this episode. I think I can. Back with round 2, this time with some dragon bones. I just can't wait to see how high our prayer level goes. Here for the final trip of the video, we got so many weird types of bones in our inventory right now, but who cares? It don't matter. There we go, level 55 prayer. We're like so strong. We've done so many cool things in this episode. We did some cooking, we did some agility, we did some slayer, we fell in love with Konar, we did some prayer. Seriously, such a great episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you like this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe so that way you can watch the next episode. It should be out hopefully really soon. We are going to get so much more progress on the account. I love making this series. It is so much fun. Thank you again for watching. Bye.